And so since it's the month of February, the Awakened TOSHIRO Epic Raid boss is currently out. And with that, this character on your screen, SWIMSUIT RETSU, is the best character to use for that particular epic raids. So what we have here is a SWIMSUIT RETSU. It's actually quite fun using her. I haven't really gotten much of a use out of her outside of epic raids, and it did take me quite a while to actually get her, and that's why she's only special level 3 out of 5. But even having said that, she's still a great character. So just to give you a quick example of how we actually built her, we do have a special level 3 out of 5, so because of that, we are giving her the level 10 focus, SP, and also attack, just overall increasing the amount of strong attack damage that she can do. In addition to that, we've given her a Halibo link, a Rukia link, and also a Stankomon Aizen link. All three characters here are offering strong attack damage and also full stamina damage. It's a very powerful trio, and the speed attribute is definitely happy to have all three of these characters. To go alongside that, pets, very, very important if you have the correct familiars. In this case, I have two Toshiros giving me 60% Berserker and also 55% more full stamina damage. It's absolutely crazy. To then go alongside with that, we have a fortification pill, a tension tie, and also a hunting cap. Probably not the best choice of an accessory. I'm unfortunately missing a T-set, but this basically does the job. It's not that big of a deal. And lastly, to round up the character, full stamina damage and also weakened defense as bonus abilities. And this is basically the key. Retsu as a character already has weakened defense built into her. So by giving her an additional weakened defense on your soul bomb is going to allow your team to hit significantly harder. Because upon using the soul bomb, you're going to apply weakened defense times 2, so 60% more damage. And then you're also applying weakening. So for the first few seconds, you're all doing 50% more damage on top of, the weakened defense. And that's going to be the key to beating this TOSHIRO Epic Raid very, very fast. And just to make it even better, the main reason why we are highlighting this particular Retsu is because, Speed does have access to quite a few pot farmers, but in this case, Retsu's the only pot farmer, I guess besides Lisa, but Lisa isn't as impressive. That is a bonus in this epic raid. So by using Retsu, you're getting 1.5 times more damage, and you're also getting 25% more medals. In a perfect lobby, if you can get 6 Retsus, you're going to get 150% more medals. That's only for those that want to farm medals, right? Medals in the Awakened Epic Raid come very easy. You don't even need that much to max at the shop, so it's not really that big a deal. You're mainly looking at the more damage he gets here, but still, more medals is nice, especially if you are someone that's still trying to buy out the old shop from last month. Alright, so jumping into a few epic raid runs then, let's see how quick we actually can beat this. In this case, we have a really good team comp here, so I'm going to wait for the soul bomb to go off. There we go, Retsu just disappeared, love to see it. In this case, we have no max transcended characters, keep that in mind. But what we do have is well-built characters. In this case, we all have weakened defense, and that Ichigo that we have in our team is also very similar to Retsu, applying the double weakened defense. But what you're going to see here is that we're all just letting off really powerful soul bombs, and then to follow up with that, because we all have double weakened defense, that allows us to do significantly more damage. But at the same time, one of the best characters to use for this epic raid is actually where is he? Is actually going to be the Akon. I think we cleared too fast, the lobby's kind of glitched out, but in Akon's case, he's actually a character that can offer 20% more strong attack damage, but also at the same time, we're getting 40% more damage to enemies that are afflicted by his status summon. So with that in mind, when we use our soul bomb, we're getting the 60% damage increase from the weakened defense, 50% more damage from the weakening, and then 40% more damage from the Akon buff. And that's why, even though we had no max transcended characters in this particular team, we were able to clear in 21 seconds. 50 million damage in 21 seconds, and we're getting those extra bits of medals and also extra bits of pots. You'll love to see it. But jumping into another run, in this case, we still have the same lads here. Let's see if we can get a similar clear time, maybe even faster. So the double weakened defense goes off. I use my first strong attack. Unfortunately, Stone Free actually died. Unfortunate, but it's fine, because now Envy's going to apply the double weakened defense. And that's going to allow us to do, again, a lot of damage here. Mainly due to the Akon buff. We are technically a tad bit slow here because we are a man down. But still, I mean, we're doing some respectable damage even though we're only 5-manning it. And then I, or another Retsu, will let off their soul bomb, apply the double weakened defense. And look at that. Do I even need to use my soul bomb? I don't think I even need to. We're done, and we got a 30-second clear time. That's crazy. This is crazy. Even in a bad situation there where we were a man down, and 2 of us didn't even use our soul bombs, we're still doing 50 million damage in under 29 seconds. So if there's one thing to take away from this epic raid boss, is to work on your SWIMSUIT Retsus. This Awakened epic raid boss is here for the next month. Retsu quite often is actually seen featured as a bonus, and that's why I purposely got it to T20, increased those transcendent slots, because even though I have a max transcendent well, I knew that Retsu was going to be the MVP for this particular epic raid, and she's proven it right now. So I just applied the double weakened defense there. That's again allowing us to do more damage. and then one SA2 away. Can we get a 20-second play time? Yes, we can. I think Stone Free was even auto in there. And personally, I'm actually really enjoying this because I haven't had much of a use of this particular Retsu. Like, I pulled her way after she was new, right? And personally, what I really like about this is I get a use out of this character that I've always wanted to use, but haven't really used much of. Like, again, I've been mainly using a Max Transcended Christmas Noel for my pot farming, but in this case, at least for the next month, this Retsu is going to be a very valuable character. And even though, again, I do recommend most people actually use Retsu for this epic raid, especially because she is a bonus, I also recommend for those Akon enjoyers to go around and actually join lobbies too, because he's also the key here. Like, we are clearing fast because of Retsu, don't get me wrong, but Akon is a big part of this team, giving us that 20% strong attack damage buff, and also, most importantly, the extra 40% damage when you are inflicting an enemy with a status element. That's the reason why we're able to do so much damage, and the synergy that these characters have is just really good. So I'm going to use my Soul Bomb here. Almost so after this one, might as well get that extra bit of damage. There we go. Looks to be a slower run here, but it's still fine. I mean, a 30-second run isn't anything too bad. And this can get quicker, right? None of us here are using a Max Transcended character. If we were all Max Transcended, we'd probably get like a sub 15, maybe 10, because we still have to do a bit of waiting time in between phases. But a team like this, I think, is quite reasonable, even in public lobbies. Just have Retsu at SP level 10, T20 abilities, you have the whole month to do it, maybe one Akon, and you'll be absolutely golden. But going into our last run here, in this case, I think it's the 5th run for the video. Usually when we do epic raid runs, it's like maybe 3 runs in a video, but since we're clearing so quick here, we can throw in an extra few runs, right? In that case, that was a really powerful Soul Bomb in combination with my SA2. In this case, we'll use our SA1, then SA3. With Akon Soul Bomb going off, there we go. We're into the final phase. I'm going to let my Soul Bomb off almost after this one. Let's just keep spamming L2. That's what I used to do my Soul Bomb. Can we get a 15? Unfortunately not, but still, again, potentially sub 20. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's really good. Again, really good runs of this Retsu. Very, very impressed, and definitely a character that's worth investing in if you have her for the month of February. Obviously, in public lobbies, you're probably not going to get like a really good team like this that's going to clear significantly faster. But even then, like, I mean, if we're doing 20 seconds now, you know, in public lobbies, maybe add an extra 20 seconds to it. Retsu's a great character for this epic raid, and I definitely recommend that most people work on her and use her if you want to farm power links or potions, or if you just want to have fun with Retsu. And I think I speak for all of us when I say we all want to do that. And watch one person in the comments say, no, I don't like Retsu. Don't be different. We all like her. Let's be honest. Which, I mean, look at her. Her design is absolutely amazing. Really do like how they tried to cover up the scar there. But in general, I'm just happy that I get to use this Retsu for the particular month, in the month of February, because she's always been a great character at epic raids. But right now, she's just really, really optimal when it comes to epic raid farming in the speed attribute. There's a few other characters too that are also equally as great, that make her work even better. Again, Akon is really good for buffing her damage. New Year's Ichigo is also really good for the team revive and also the weakening, double weakening defense too. Very similar character to Retsu, and normally he would be the better character, but in this case, since Retsu is a bonus, she again is just giving you more medals and also more damage, which is the biggest important part. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go out there and enjoy your Retsus, if you have her, assuming you have her, and let me know, are you using her? I'm curious to know, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.